Hello everybody and welcome to SFG Live. I'm your host Jamie and I'm joined today by Alex from the development team as we're about to play a game of Godtear 3v3.
Making a bit of a habit of this, aren't I?
You are.
Here I am again, sick of the sight of me before long. So yeah, we're going to jump into a 3v3 game. I guess I'll start off by saying game is in early access, packs are still on sale, all those that have been part of the early access. Stuff is on its way out to you, and
yeah, lots of people have been starting to receive their packages. So if you're watching this and you have got your Godtear early access kit, let us know in the comments. And it's a perfect time if you're sat at home to build along. Whilst you're watching.
So everyone should have access to the forums now. I have been keeping my eye on them, but I've been busy with some other stuff, not replying necessarily. I don't want to reply straight away to stuff because there's people who haven't got kits yet, haven't had a chance to look through it, and I don't want to just sort of jump the shark and just start saying, yes, that's a good idea, let's do that straight away. There are some bits that are in that current version of the rulebook that I am looking at changing.
Already,
following just internal playtest stuff.
It's playtesting.
But I don't want to put those in necessarily straight away so that people that haven't got their stuff yet can try a game with the rules as they are, give the feedback that they want to give, and we can go from there. But there are going to be 1 or 2 rules that we use slightly differently to how it is in the rulebook, and one is just a line that isn't in the rulebook that definitely should have been. But I'll cover that when we get there.
One more thing before we crack on. Guys who have bought kits later on and don't have forum access, if you head to the Godtear homepage, you can request forum access there. I think with that, we have already pre-selected our champions with their respective followers. So do you want to talk us through the game, Alex?
Yes. So for starters, we've got everything kind of pre-set up as it says you should in the rulebook up to the point where we would need to start deploying. So now we need to do the roll-off. So this is a small change that I'm using from the rulebook, just basically trying to see if we can eradicate the need for D6s because it just helps streamline everything. So the initial roll is going to be with the 2 orange dice that you've got. I got 2, so
strong start. I got 4.
Would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go second.
You'd like to go second?
I want last activation.
So I will deploy first. So I've got Wraith Marid. My lineup is Wraith Marid, Rangosh and Shale. So I've got double Shaper and a Slayer. And we'll throw him there.
I'm going to plonk Rodri down with his Hearthguard, or Household Guard. I'm going to call them Hearthguard forever.
Jamie said he refused to play if he wasn't allowed to use the Dwarves and the Elf. So
this is not true. I'm very glad I'm using Rodri though.
I think he's both of our favourites, so if this becomes like a frequent thing, then it's just going to be like, you used him last time, so it's my turn this time. Next up, I'm going to go for Shale. And his Golem over there. So obviously I could put those nowhere near each other. It's entirely up to me where I want to put them, but that is where I want them.
They have some synergy being close by. I'm going to put down Blackjaw the Orc. So I've got a Dwarf, an Elf and an Orc, which really sort of shows the factionlessness of the game.
And I have a Lizard with Puddles, a dude who is the same height as his Golem friend when he's standing on a gigantic rock, and a Minotaur with some humans, so that's that. Right, you've gone over.
So deployment zones is for those who haven't got the game or haven't downloaded the rulebook, which is available for free on the Godtear homepage. It's just this one line of hexes at the backboard.
So that's for the I guess I should say the scenario we're doing is the growth scenario. The scenario will show you where your deployment hexes are. It will show you where your warband tokens go in terms of the length of the ladder, because that can change. And then there's obviously where the objective hex starts. I didn't actually cover in the video we did last week how that grows. I went on to say it, went on a tangent and completely forgot.
Classic.
So
classic team stream.
During the end phase, it was previously a D3. Again, we're going to try it with the orange dice. Basically, the player that loses the turn rolls an orange dice and places a number of the objective hexes growing off of the centre one. As long as it's touching any other objective hex, you can put it anywhere you like. So I've got Rangosh, and this is going to turn into a scrum, isn't it?
Big fight in the middle.
And I'm just going
to... So wherever Rangosh goes, Lausanne is...
Yeah, so I'm thinking I put him there and I try to just keep him safe as best I can. And then I'll chuck these 3 in here. And anyone wants to moan about them not being properly painted, I spent a decent portion of the last 2 days getting these into the state where they are, where they're not bare metal. I tried my best.
Okay, we are fully deployed. Big warbands on either side, just ready to go and smash face over the middle.
That we are. I'm going first.
Yes.
So this slides to here. And then I will take my strategy phase, which is when everything goes at the same time. And now I need to pretend like I know what I'm doing as the person that did all of this, and all just go flying out of my head.
So there was a question on the Godtear Facebook page and Godtear Champions fan group. Is that what should people call these when they move up? Is it a victory point?
So it is just a slide. You are just sliding it there. Previously we'd called them battle points, but it doesn't. It feels like just adding words to things. It doesn't. Yeah. They are not specifically named. That it is just a number of slides in your direction. If it gets confusing, we may add the terminology back in. But for now, they are just slides.
Because VP is the thing
the
you get for
point that you
scoring
get when you win the turn. Yeah.
Turn points, maybe? I don't know.
Again, that's one that I'm open to suggestions on, but battle points, just the BPs and VPs is kind of a very established thing, but I think it can get confusing.
Okay.
So what am I going to start off by doing? I'm supposed to know exactly what I'm doing. I want to start off with Shell's super cool ability to speed everything up, I think. So Shell's going to go first. I'm going to use his Earth's Blessing.
Okay.
So I pick a target within 2. Who is going to be the golem?
Yep.
I roll these 3.
He
gets all of them.
Oh my god.
So he's faster, got better armor, and hits harder.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Just yes. All of the yes. And then he is going to use Shifting Sands. No, he's not. He's just going to move up.
Okay.
1, 2.
So in the strategy phase, everything on your side goes and uses their abilities. Yep. And when they're done, you turn the card over, and that takes you to the tactics side, which is the alternating activations.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Then I am going to go for the golem, because that just makes sense.
And each model gets, or each unit, should I say, gets 2 activations. One.
Yes.
Can you do the same thing twice, like move?
You can't do the same action twice, apart from skills, where you cannot repeat the same skill twice.
But you can do a skill action and then a different.
I couldn't, for example, have just chosen him and then chosen those and done this twice.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're going to go for. We're going to go for his sediment ability, which means I just place him in an unoccupied hex adjacent to Shale.
Okay, that's cool.
So he is just going to bump to there, and then he is going to make an advance action, which takes away that, and he moves 1.
So he moves 0 basic?
Yep, in the strategy phase. Yep. But I'll give him 1, because he's a big brave boy. That is him done. Then we will move over to, I think it's going to be Wraith Merid now. I'm trying to remember whether it's best to do him first. I think it's best with Whirlpools first.
Whirlpools first, and then he jumps to him.
So you ready for some super secret tech?
Go on.
So, 1.
That's
hang on. There's something here. I'm trying to remember what it was. There's a really cool chain you can do.
My mind's blown.
I messed it up.
I can't.
No, I didn't. That one to there. That one to there. So that's their move done.
Okay.
Then they are going to do Tide.
Okay.
Which is move a target up to 1 hex towards the model with a range of 2. And then you chain it. I should have put this one over here, and then I could have had like a Congo line and just been like, Wraith Merid, Tide. Then that one's in range to Tide. Then that one's in range to Tide. Yeah. But I messed it up.
You can still do it, can't you?
So this one can just zip up to here. I couldn't because that one can't get, because it moves them towards.
Yes.
Then they're going to do Tide, which is a range 2, automatically hits him.
Yep.
So I don't need to roll the damage dice, so it doesn't hurt him. But if I'd done that against an enemy, I would roll the dice.
And it can hurt.
Can hurt them.
Cool.
So then this one is going to Tide Wraith Merid, moves him there. This one is going to Tide Wraith Merid, moves him to there.
Yep.
That's them done. Then
he's super fast.
He's awesome. We love Wraithenrid. Then he is going to jet. Is he in range to jet? 1, 2. Didn't put him in range to jet. Not going to do that.
Oh, advance?
You smart.
No, because he needs to slipstream, doesn't he? Is it slipstream?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to yet.
I think you do.
So I think I'm going
Coming
to
closer to the elves.
I'm going to move 1,
Boom.
and then I'm going to jet this one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 over to there.
That's him done.
That's him done.
Then big, fast, scary Rangosh to...
He's not that fast.
Well...
So I'm going to remove... I'm actually going to go with the little guys first.
Okay.
I'm going to remove him. They have a trait currently called Thug Life, which surprisingly is a placeholder name.
Yeah.
And they will gain Strengthen.
Wow. Do they have ranged attacks?
During the strategy phase, yes. So range 3 crossbow shot.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. And then they're going to go and take an advance for 2. So he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to go 1, 2. They're all going to move up into this one here. That's them done. And then Rangosh. Which one do I want? Which one do I want? He is going to...
I've never played against Shale or Rangosh, so this is completely...
Yep.
I've played one playtest game with the base 4, and then never played against these two, so this is all new stuff.
Which one do I want? Which one do I want? He's going to do Channel Spirit,
Okay.
where he gains Evoke.
What does Evoke do?
That is +1 magic damage.
Does he do magic damage? Ah.
And then he's just going to take an advance. Oh,
Okay.
he's going to take an advance. Oh god, we are totally going to run out of these dice. So he has the special rule that he advances for free.
Okay.
When he does an advance, it doesn't spend one of his 2 actions.
Nice.
So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 up to there, and then he is also going to channel Rage, so he gets Strengthen and Evoke.
Okay.
That's him done.
So on to me. Right.
You have 1 boon dice to
one
play
boon.
with. Make the most of it.
Thanks. Well, 1 boon dice. It's probably going to get used on the Elven Rangers straight away.
We can use something else to mark them.
That's all right. So range 1. So these guys are just going to move up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got 4, so I can go anywhere. She's
Literally
I can go anywhere.
anywhere.
I can go anywhere. It doesn't matter. So they're done. She's done, and because they finished advancing, they gain the evade.
Yep. So +1 dodge.
Where is dodge? Dancer. So that's them done. Lausanne has advanced, and then we'll give them strengthen.
Yes.
I'll forget that.
I'll give you Rangosh's, and we'll just remember that Rangosh has both.
Okay.
There you go.
It seems just like the exact same thing.
Rangosh is going to go first.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe.
what?
Oh no. These dwarves aren't very fast. Well, I don't know why I'm checking that side. Don't need that yet. Rodri is going to walk to there.
Boom.
A whole 1. And he's going to use 1, 2, 3. Damn.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing useful. Shields up on the orcs.
Yep.
That gives them reinforce, so makes them a little bit tougher.
Yep.
And then all these dwarves are going to walk up as well and do. They're going to give themselves reinforce.
Seems good.
Put their shields up. Then Blackjaw's going to go. Well, his orc savages will. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. That's a useless movement. Just going to volley them up. Slayer, wasn't he? Not a
Yes, he's a
Maelstrom. You got any Maelstroms?
No.
Good.
No, you have the only Maelstrom available in the game at the moment. And I have the only 2 Shapers, so I guess I can't really moan.
Oh, I could sprint and then go 1,
Yep.
2. Oh,
God damn it, Bork.
we'll go there. We'll go there. Oh god, I have no idea if any of this is good or not. Friendly unit gains quicker. I should have gone with him first. Oh, well,
Yes,
whatever.
you should.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. Target friendly follower unit. Oh, just put that on there. Read your cards, people. Jeez. He's going to drop back 1 just in case Rangosh comes bolting in.
Okay.
All right, I'll learn to read my cards for the next strategy phase.
It seems wise.
Yeah. Well, you go and I'll start thinking.
I go, you start reading. Yeah. So I'm trying to work out what the best thing to do here is. Because I could totally just annihilate an orc or try and annihilate an orc.
Destroy 1 orc.
But he's got a trait that means I get 2 slides out of that rather than 1.
That's cool. I'll kill him.
No, that's mean. I think I'm going to go with the crossbow dudes first.
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I need to really have a look. That's still present. Long shots. Awesome. Marsan can snipe from range or rapid fire.
I have a vague plan.
Okay. I think most of these plans will be vague until turn 3.
That is reasonable. So his whiplash is range 3.
He's got whiplash.
So 1, 2, 3. So he's going to take his free advance to there. Then he is going to go for a whiplash on this big brave boy standing directly in front of me here. So it's range 3. So you're in range. I get 2 orange dice.
I get 3 dodge dice.
Of course you do. Come on, Rangosh. I believe in you.
So
Smashed it.
for guys at home, how this works, who haven't read the rules yet, these are my dodge dice, rolled by Alex. He's got 1 success and 2 fails. And these are his damage dice.
Correct.
So one of my successful dodges cancels out one of his lowest.
But they are the official term is skill dice.
Skill dice, sorry. So that one's cancelled out. These missed, so 3 go through.
3 go through,
and that's
plus 1 from my evoke.
Which is spent.
Yeah, just flip it over to the strengthen because I've still got that.
So that's strengthen.
Yeah.
So that's 3. I have, is it magical or
Magical.
Magical. So I have 1 magic resistance.
So you have a very dead man.
Oh dear.
And I get 2 because of Rangosh's trait of dominance. When Rangosh knocks out an enemy follower, move the turn token 2 spaces instead of 1. I still have 1 action remaining.
Because of the free advance.
And I'm going to chuck my banner down there.
Okay.
And get another one through claim.
So just jumping into some comments that have come through right to now. Are there a max amount of boon and blight dice? For example, first come, first served?
No.
No. This is the playtest set. When the game is finally released, then there'll be enough dice or dice upgrade packs, something to accommodate all the buffs and blights you need, boons and blights.
Like we found it is, you only really seem to run out because you kind of spend them very quickly, but you only seem to run out when Shale's about. And a peek behind the curtain, being able to give 3 is probably too many at the moment. I suspect that will be coming down. But yeah, we're aware that you can, in games that have Shale, end up running out of them. Fingers crossed that won't continue to be a problem.
Alright, so I'm just having a quick check over what all my dudes do. Range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can advance and then shoot, couldn't I?
Yes.
Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. It's quite nice with hexes just being able to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of range, not like a poof.
No, I'm very used to like the usual like using widget style stuff. So making the conversion over to hexes was something that took me a while to get used to. But now I'm used to it. I like how easy it is.
Right, I think Rodri is going to go.
Boo.
Move 3 in this phase. Do. Plant a flag.
Seems good. Big brave Rodri.
Get back over here, turn counter. All right.
Is that you?
That's me done. So flip him back over.
Oh boy.
I don't really want to commit anything.
Do.
Except Rodri.
Yeah, to just because you know I'm going to struggle to get rid of him.
Yes.
You absolute scumbag. Earthquake is range of 2, and he's speed.
Sam from the warehouse saying he can't decide on who to cheer for because both sides contain his favourite champion.
What? How does that work?
Well, he's got a favourite champion at each side.
Got you.
So he's not
Got
sure
you,
who to root for.
Me?
Yeah.
No one should root for you. Everyone roots for you. Someone root for me for a change. I'm trying to work out what to do.
I think they cheer your name in secret.
You reckon?
They give secret toasts like Daenerys.
So I think I'm going to go with Shale. And I think I am going to Shifting Sands the Golem, which moves the Golem to any hex within range. Oh no. No. He's going to move.
Oh.
Then I'm going to do it.
And now I kill the golem.
And he's going to move within range, place it on any unoccupied hex within range. And it's a range 2, so I'm throwing the golem up there.
Okay.
That is Shale Dunzo.
Okay.
Come at me.
No. These guys have evade and they were given strengthen.
Yes.
Yeah, they were given strengthen, so I should put that there for this activation. They are going to use long shot. So this is my Elven Rangers activating. Now, line of sight wise, these guys don't block it.
There is no line of sight blocking.
Fantastic. They are all going to shoot your golem.
Dare you not to.
Let's see what happens.
Nothing, because he's big brave golem.
I imagine
he doesn't care.
He will be. So this one's going to shoot. They are stood next to their champion, so they're...
so I go down to 1 dodge rather than 2.
2 dodge?
2 dodge.
He's a giant rock.
What's to say
nimble.
that they're not necessarily nimble?
Nimble rock.
Pebbles skim well.
Sure.
Don't forget you had 1 dodge dice. I still get 1.
Oh yes, yeah. So I get an orange and a yellow for this.
Yep.
And
like it.
Stop the 2. What's
and
your resist?
I have 2, but it goes up to 3
for this one.
So that one goes away.
What does strengthen do?
Strengthen is +1 damage, so they would...
So that one does 1 on this one. Yes?
That one would do 1, but cancelled out by my +1 armour.
Yes.
So the 2 and 2 does nothing.
Cool.
He's safe.
For now.
Ish.
So
just don't roll the exact same again.
The next shot. Well, 2 is fine now.
Yeah, do roll the exact same again.
That's better.
Oh no.
1 damage.
That is 1 damage.
So that cancels out that one. 3 minus his resistance of 2, or physical resistance of 2.
Armour.
Takes it down to 1 damage, so 1 goes through. How much health does he have?
4.
Okay. We'll try again. Better. Yes. So no dodge successful.
Yep.
3 minus the 2.
Another one goes through.
Another one chips through. And they can't do that same action again, sadly.
Correct.
So where have they gone? They're there. Oh, then they'll probably just get out the way. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Then over to you. They turn over.
So I think the golem's going to go before you kill it.
Yeah.
It seems like a good idea.
It does.
So he's going to start up. I think we'll go with the big one first because it's... I'm going to do both of his attacks. So he's got Bash and he has Impale. Again, Bash is more placeholder. I think Impale might end up staying because I like his big stone sword thing.
Yeah. Just reading some of the comments. A few people are rooting for you.
Yes.
Someone says, it's Alex again, says Real Madrid is life.
Real Madrid is life.
Yeah. Someone is cheering for veteran Captain Salt. Of course they are. Outside of followers attacking from the same hex, are there any ganging up, crowding out bonuses for attacks in this? Nope.
No parting blows either. So I'm going to start off with a Bash.
Having a Bash.
So something that has caused a degree of confusion has been the Shaper followers. Shaper followers deal damage regularly and can also have damage in their skills. It's just these guys that don't deal damage regularly. Right. So this will deal damage if it goes through. I'm going to hit your smelly orc.
Yep, he has got a thingy on him. I need a dice. He's got the +1 resistance to this.
Cool.
And then that's all my boons done. 3 for dodge.
3.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so you entirely...
Dodgy orcs.
You entirely avoid that. I'm going to need those again.
No, why? Why do you need those again, Alex?
And then I'm going to attempt an impale.
Please don't. What does this do?
So this is, if it hits, it does 4 damage.
Okay, so 1 dice.
So this is something that, this is the line in the rulebook that doesn't exist that will.
Okay.
Damage within skills is still affected by armor and resistance. So where it says the resolve hit effects, there will be text added there that says this is reduced
resolve hit
by...
effects, these are reduced by armor.
Yeah, any damage caused is still reduced by armor resistance.
Cool.
So no dodges, please.
Big high numbers of dodges? Yes.
No. Stupid orcs. That is him done.
Done. Right. How many orcs are there? Can I get a bunch in? Possibly. His dodge is 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Huh. Is this still there because he is attacked? Or is you've not made damage, have you?
I haven't caused damage.
Made damage, what am I on about?
Again, that's one that may change as we go, where it's just, it depends entirely on the wording of it.
Can I stun him? He's a single follower.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. What does stun do?
Stun is -1 dodge.
Even better, let's do that then. So they're going to rabble
So you move on.
through him.
Yep.
So that's 1.
And you're going to stun him.
Stun him. We've got move of 2 in this phase, so I'm going to bring them back to there. He's going to go 1, 2, there.
Stop bullying the golem.
1, 2, there. And then they're going to have swings. So I'll start with this dude first. No, these 3 first, because your blight will go away, won't it, after I've hit them?
Yes.
So yeah, I'll do the heavy attack first. 1 yellow and 1 red, please. And 1 dodge. Oh, whoop. Damn. Nothing happens. And then, I don't think I can actually hurt you with this other one.
The big brave golem.
Wherever me dude's gone. 1 guy on his own. Oh, he gets 1 red dice. There's a chance.
Yes.
That's interesting. I like that.
Yes!
Where's the 4? There it is.
I love the big brave golem. He
Okay.
lives on and...
He continues his rampage.
He does continue his rampage. Now what do I do?
Table flip.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Should be dead.
I don't know what to do. So the whirlpools are going to go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then,
What are you doing?
I don't know.
And then they're going to use current, which is move target model 1 away and can deal damage. So this one's going to go for Rodri. These 2 are going to do nothing. So it is, while he's on his
Rodri
own, 2 yellow.
laughs at you.
Sure he does. This is magical, but he's 2 and 2, right, on his armor and resistance.
Dole.
Okay, that does nothing. Back over to you.
All right, I think I'm going to go with my little champion unit. Not champion unit.
Your champion unit.
I wish. Household guard. I'm going to go rabble, 3. And 1, 2, 3, just in case I need to take a wound off someone.
Yep.
And then they're going to use sword slash on your little...
That's mean.
Yep.
Dodge 3.
3 of them. Dodge 3. Great. 1, 2, 3. So I get 2 orange dice. Yes.
So sad.
3 damage. And that's kill the follower. So only champions get that, or followers killing followers?
No, you still get that.
Woohoo!
His armor increases by 1 because one of these has been removed.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm angry now.
Yeah, no teleport there for you.
You'd think.
Yes.
Over to me?
Yes, over to you.
Wraithmare is going to use his ultimate.
Oh.
And I'm going to select this empty hex.
No, you leave them alone.
So they...
Explain what the ultimate is for guys who aren't
So the ultimate
clued
is choose a hex within, an empty hex within 3. There is some kind of wording crossover which I spotted that will be corrected. We added empty hex quite late on, and some of them say unoccupied, some say empty, but the phrase for it is empty hex. Yeah. And that is a hex that doesn't have a banner or a champion in it. So I chose an empty hex within 3, and now everyone that is in a hex adjacent to me gets pushed 2. So Roger will only get pushed 1 because he's a Guardian, and the Guardian special rule says so. They, on the other hand,
are going to get pushed 2.
So they are going to go 1, 2. That's what you get for killing my puddle.
We jumped in it.
This one's
Splish and splash.
He's going to go to there.
Yep.
So that's my ultimate. That is an action.
Okay, good.
And then I'm going to use my move of 1 to trample your banner.
No, my banner. Why would you do that?
So that's gone, and I go boop boop 2 for crush.
2 for crushing. Well. So I have got Lausanne left, and that is it, correct?
And I've got the shattered bow.
No,
you've got Blackjaw too.
Oh, Blackjaw as well, yes, yeah, sorry. All right, so Blackjaw can only move 2 in the tactics phase. Oh, and there is a big, scary water dragon who's just walked up a range.
Water dragon.
So let's
I'm
go.
a big fan of the community names that have come up so far. Yeah. They're very good. Legolas with 2 S's is a personal favourite of mine.
1, 2 is his action.
Yep.
What's your defence?
He has defence of 1. He is currently armour 2 because there is one of these off.
His dodge? Is it 1?
His dodge is 1,
dodge
yes.
Is 1. Okay, so I want lots of dice. Move target up to 1 hex. Blackjaw, move 1 hex. Big strike. What's his magical resistance?
2.
2. Interesting.
5 health.
Interesting. Good. Right, I'm going to use kick. Because on a hit effect, I may push you 1 hex.
Yep.
So you stop 1, doesn't hit you because it didn't do any damage. Is that right?
No, it does hit me.
Does hit you. So I get to move you 1.
Yes. So you resolve hit effect. So you have successfully hit me, and then no damage is caused.
No damage is caused because your physical resistance.
Armor is too high.
Armor. Yeah. I'm still going to call it physical and magical resistance for simplicity for me.
Okay.
Because I don't know the game terms yet. Okay, that is Blackjaw done. Over to
my crossbow dudes.
your crossbow guys.
Shattered bows. They don't have a huge amount they can do at the moment, so they are going to move up. They've got a move of 2. So they're going to go 1, 2 to there, and this one's going to go 1, 2 over to here to try and rejoin the boys. That's them. I think they have... Oh no, and then I will do induct. So if there are fewer than 5 shattered bows on the battlefield, add 1 to a hex containing at least 1 shattered bow.
Oh, nice.
So they basically have an action that is recruit, so they could recruit multiple times.
Yeah.
You'll see how that ties into Rangosh's ultimate shortly. Maybe.
Oh.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Back over to you.
Over to me. So it's Lausanne left to go. And... Snipe's pretty good. Does 4. Yeah. She's going to use Snipe onto the big brave golem.
No. So he only gets 1 dodge because she's a slayer, and the dodge is removed by...
Oh, 2 red. Oh, wow.
No. Like a pebble.
Oh, 5 damage minus your 2.
Minus 2.
So it does 3.
Which kills him.
Which takes him out. So it pushes me 1 up because he's not a champion.
He's not. So sad.
And then that activates my shoot and scoot ability.
It does.
I'm going to go there, and then I can move 2.
Rangosh wants to meet you.
No.
Hi.
I like keeping these guys close. I did the elven thing.
Oh, God.
Go back 1. All right.
That you done?
I'm done.
So that is then we go to checking. I got capture, so I would go up by 3.
Yep.
This is mine.
Enjoy that one.
It's the only one you're going to get.
I'll win the next 2 turns, end this game.
The banner does stay out.
Yep.
Everything that is on the board stays out. I believe I'm right in saying that there is a reinforce on everything over there.
Yes, they all reinforced themselves. These guys definitely did. I don't think Rodri did.
Yeah, so that is the end of that turn. I won that turn, so you now need to roll an orange dice and see how many of these go on. So just one, pop one of those, touching this one, empty.
Empty?
Yep.
And you get the choice of first or second, or I go first?
You get the choice of first or second.
Ooh. Banner. No. Oh, tempting. I'll put it here.
Okay. And would you like to go first or second?
How much health does he have?
5.
5. I will go first. So
that slides over to you.
So then it's my strategy phase.
Over to you for your strategy phase.
So Rodri. Where is Blackjaw? Blackjaw is going to put Quicken on a friendly follower unit, which is these guys. So they get +1 to their move.
Speed.
I'm going to use it straight away after Blackjaw.
I won't bother putting it on.
Yeah. Blackjaw's going to make for his second action. He's going to use Flame Strike against Wraith-Marid. So he is somebody who can make attacks in the strategy phase. A few champions can do this.
Got 1 dodge.
1 dodge. There's 2 total.
So I've got 2 of each, but if there is a hit effect, it does work because you did hit.
No, I don't. There's no hit effect.
Cool.
So we tried that, put Quicken on them. These guys are then going to activate, and are going to go 1-2 because they're new abilities faster for them. And he's going to go 1. No, it's not going to go feed Rangosh.
You sure?
1, 2.
He's hungry.
No, I want to trap you in.
You'd like to think that.
Yeah, I do. They have their second action, which they are already braced, so that they are done. So turn that over, turn him over. Orc Savages will give themselves sprint for the additional +2 speed. And then probably run away from Rangosh. No escape. You can't stun a champion, can you?
No, it's only followers you can run onto.
Damn.
And he currently has 3 dodge because the golem is not within one of him. But if the golem is within one of him, he also gets the guardian follower rule. So Shale's relatively safe most of the time. Oh wow!
Rabble.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I see
how this is going. Lausanne. So they're done. Rodri's not done yet. Rodri's going to give these guys. They've already got it. He's going to give him reinforce.
Yep.
It is friendly champion as well. Yeah, it is. And then he could use the recruit action, but he's not going to, and he's going to stay where he is. Lausanne can move 4 and shoot 1. What does Sunder do?
Reduces armor by 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? No. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Please form an orderly queue.
And then these guys will go 1, 2.
Oh man, I'm so sad I've used my ultimate already. That would be glorious.
They keep their evade. The orc unit have that. They have that. He has that one, not that one. It's the armor one. Rodri, no? Everyone's done?
Cool.
It should all be on the white side.
So I suspect there's going to be some boons on my side, so I'm actually going to use blight dice to mark them.
Yep, so
because
we'll just
no
say that
one's
they are
done
negatives.
any blights yet.
So I'm doing the truly elven thing here of just
running away. Yeah, and losing. Running away and losing. That is about as elfy as you can get.
For now. I have plans.
I don't. You're 1 step ahead of me. God damn you, Giblin!
What's Blackjaw's ultimate? Avatar of Death. When Blackjaw ends this activation, you immediately activate him again. Good. Well, Blackjaw has 4 or more wound cubes. He has 3 actions per activation instead of 2. Huh. Do you want to start hitting Blackjaw?
I'm gonna, but I'm gonna kill him in 1 hit.
Oh, that's fine, because then I'll bring him back.
And then I'll kill him again. So I'm going to start with Shale.
Okay.
He's going to use his ultimate.
Yep.
Which brings back him.
Yep. At full health?
At full health.
Cool. I'll kill him again. No biggie.
That's fine, as long as Rangosh is alive. And I mean, I feel like you're somewhat committed.
I wonder.
Like,
I wonder if I've committed
in the grand
to...
scheme of orderly queue, there is quite one forming. So that's one of his actions down for the ultimate ability.
Yep.
And then I think he's going to do Shifting Sands.
Okay.
And just move the golem to there.
Okie dokie.
That's Shale done. The golem.
I really just want to go and hit Rangosh in the face with Blackjaw. With his massive fiery axe.
He is then...
What are you thinking?
So many things. He's then going to mudslide these guys. So move target up to 2 hexes. If it is a follower, move all models in the target unit up to 2 hexes.
Okay.
So I'm going to target these guys. Auto hits but no damage.
Yep.
1, 2. 1, 2.
And then... so he was killed with this. Does it remain on him?
No, sorry,
okay.
that's gone.
That's what I thought.
My bad. And that's the golem done. Because he has a movement of 0. Poor golem. Then we are going to...
Is it Rangosh?
No.
No? Oh.
No. I need to think about this one.
Okay.
Trying to work out if I want to zip out of there or not. And part of me really wants to zip out of there. 1, 2, 3.
So a few questions from the community whilst you're planning things out. Can you push followers into different ending hexes, or must they move as a clump? So if
You can move them as
you can
long
use
as they move the same distance each. It's
so
fine.
this 3 could be split out into one like that. Cool.
Which is really cool when you've got Maelstrom guys to set up them to be able to run through.
Yeah.
Bear in mind that a lot of those effects, unless it specifies, will only hit one guy. Like that one specifies that if it hits a follower unit, they all move. But usually that would be, say I had done that on... Say it didn't have that wording and I had done it on these guys, it would just be moving the one that I targeted.
Yes, I get you. Someone says you can't put banners on occupied spaces.
Correct.
Correct. And then they call you a cheater. I think they mistook what this happened here, maybe? Or
maybe when I trampled.
Yeah.
I don't
remember.
I'm not sure.
Can champions only use the rally action when they're KO'd, or can they use the heal at any time?
Nope, only when they're KO'd.
Is there any other source of healing in this game?
Not currently, because that takes up development, like design space for healing-based champions.
Yep.
We may look to add something at some point where you maybe have to sacrifice spaces on the ladder to heal.
Yeah, there's options out there, and there's classes that could be included.
But we don't want to. The moment that we put in a way that everyone can heal, no one would ever take a champion that can heal people. Yeah. Whereas if you have a champion that can heal people, then that's a real consideration as a slot. I'm just trying to work out which is the way I want to do this. Because if I put that...
The way that's coolest.
You're just going to trample.
Yes.
But if I put that there, that makes your life very hard. But I don't want you to just be able to go boom, boom with Blackjaw and get 4 points.
I do.
Of course you do.
I do.
Of course you do.
Although because of the way I know that turn 3 is worth 3 VPs, losing this turn doesn't really mean a great deal right now.
Yep.
Winning turn 3 is more important for me.
Yep, that seems fair. So the whirlpools are going to go. This one's going to go 2 to there. That one's going to stay where it is.
Oh yes, you're leaving.
This one is going to use Tide against these guys.
Yep.
Well, against this guy.
Yep.
So he's on his own, so it's 2 of those. You're 1 dodge.
I am 1 dodge, and I am...
Resistance. This
resistance.
is magical.
It's magical?
Yep.
Okay, and 2. Oh, he does it.
Gets through. So, and the hit effect would be that I move it 1 hex towards this model, but
yeah,
I killed it.
Okay, yeah, fair. You scumbag.
Yay for whirlpools.
Dead whirlpool.
That's the whirlpool. Well, they're getting their own back. You killed one of ours. We're taking one of yours.
Eye for an eye.
Then we're going to go.
They said they don't have eyes.
No, they don't have eyes.
Puddle for a puddle.
Eye of the storm.
Oh.
Ah.
There you go.
Then we're going to go for a Wraith Marid.
And he's going to stay exactly where he is.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh.
He's going to slipstream to here.
Yes.
Safety.
And then?
And then he is going to jet this one.
Mm-hmm. It's a safety. Do you not want to put a banner down?
Nope.
No?
Not yet.
No?
And I'm right in saying I have these 2 left to go.
Correct, yes.
How much damage can I put into poor Mr. Blackjaw? I don't want to put too much into poor Mr. Blackjaw. He'll kill me.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of scared of those elves, but I know how hard those elves are to get rid of. Everything you've got is actually not easy to get rid of.
Especially with the buffs.
Yeah.
I say, just from having a quick glance over them, I've got lots of, like, the elves naturally come with evade after they move because they're tricksy and dodgy.
Yeah.
And then the orcs and the dwarves seem to combo quite nicely with the savages being just generally quite dodgy, and then giving them reinforced to have 2 armor makes them pretty tough.
So these guys are going to go first.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. So they are all in range. They are going to do a shoot.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the 3 first because I want to capitalise on this as well as I can because it's basically cancelling out that.
Yep.
However,
you also want to kill them, don't you?
no, I need to get very lucky.
Oh.
Actually, no, this is a poor idea, I think. Yeah. So the way that their curve is if one's on their own, I get 1 yellow. If there's 2, I get 1 orange. And if there's 3, I get 1 red. But I only get 1, and he's a dodge 3 guy.
Yes, he is.
So I actually think I might be better off shooting the dwarves. But I know that is a big psychological effect on you.
I'm tilted.
So I think I'm actually going to move them first and then shoot.
Okay. What's the range of shoot?
3.
3. Oh, you're in range.
So they're not. But I don't want to block too much. So that would be, from where they are, 1, 2, 3, that's there. So if they just move to there, and then these 2, they have a move of 2. These 2 move to here.
Yeah.
And now they... Okay. Oh, God, I don't know what to do now.
Just shoot. Just roll well.
What do
That's what you usually do.
That's reasonable. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to shoot this dwarf with these 3. 1 dodge.
Yep. Ah, the nimble dwarf. The nimblest of dwarves.
So sad. These 2 are going to do the same.
Yep.
An orange this time.
Same target?
Yep.
Range 3?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Oh, I dodge all those arrows.
I hate dwarves so much.
That's not true.
No, I don't. I adore them. I really wanted to have the stipulation that whoever wins this game is the only person allowed to use Rodri on stream.
That's too big of a...
Is it too big of a commitment?
Yeah.
Then Big Brave Rangosh.
No.
Who is so brave. Just so brave.
Is he brave? Or is he...
Just so brave. He's the biggest, bravest boy. Again, I'm going to use these just so I'm not...
Oh.
To make it nice and easy to see. He's going to channel Rage and channel Spirit again.
What does he do?
1 buffs his magical damage, 1 buffs his physical damage.
Is that from 1 action then, yeah?
So channel Rage is 1 action, channel Spirit is another, but he gets to advance for free. So
yes.
You just kind of always do those 2, unless you want to ultimate or rally or whatever else. And I think he's ready for a scrum.
I think we all are.
He's ready for a scrum. He's coming in hot.
What's his health?
5. And that is me strategied, just so strategic.
Okay, so into the big phase.
Into tactics.
Into tactic phase.
I have none. You should win this.
I think Rangosh is looking to do some serious damage.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Definitely.
He's going to annihilate something.
Mm-hmm. You have last activation.
I do.
You get to trample something.
Yeah.
Unless I block all the spaces to it. Right. Elves are going to move. 1, 2, that's the first. And then they're going to long shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Had to move first to get the extra shot in.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to shoot. They're going to bring him down.
So he has 1 dodge while you're... So on these 2, 1 dodge.
I'll do this one first.
So 2 dodge against that
2
one.
dodge against him. And it is a yellow and an orange.
Yep.
What's his physical armor?
2.
Ugh.
He's fine.
He's fine for that one. And then we take out the dodge dice.
Of course you take out the one that's successful. Doesn't matter though.
It takes 1.
Oh no! Whatever will I do?
I'm just setting up.
Is that it?
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Blackjaw's about to get... Oh, I need to be careful.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Or not.
Or not. Whatever.
Yeah. Huh. I do just want to kill Blackjaw.
Do it.
Trying to decide if I want to ultimate or not.
What does your ultimate do?
Remove any number of shattered bows from the battlefield. Rangosh gains bonus damage on his next skill roll this activation equal to the number removed.
So let's say you removed all 5, you get +5 to your damage. Seems fair. I don't score points for that.
No.
Seems unfair.
Hopefully I do. I'm tempted to do that. That could be... Okay, he's going to ultimate.
Okay. 3.
Remove 3.
Okay. It seems a really good way of denying me the points on the ladder as well.
Yep.
Because I wasn't going to forget, like, Blackjaw's probably going to die. I was thinking of just running in and, like,
Cleave him down. Yep.
Probably should have done.
So remove those 3. And then we're going to start with a Jawbreaker. Which is a range 1 physical attack.
Okay.
Did I get 2 red dice?
He's a Slayer.
He is.
So I go down to 2 dice. I'm going to dodge them both. It's fine.
It's fine.
Thank you.
It's fine. Okay.
So
we change up. We go for his Whiplash.
So is that +3 gone now? Because it's the next skill action now?
Yeah, that's gone.
Oh, you dodgy orc.
Something like that. Oh no, I don't get to do anything.
No?
Did my ultimate.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, no, no.
Oh no, it's not good. It's
Oh
not.
no, that was supposed to kill you.
3, 4, good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Losanne will activate. And she will use her ultimate.
Jamie's cheating again.
Her ultimate. Lego Lass. Her ultimate is Perfect Shot. Losanne adds +1 yellow dice and does not roll any dodge dice in her skill rolls for the rest of this activation. So that's used now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use, where's it gone? Snipe.
Yep.
Snipe has the hit effect. If Snipe deals a knockout blow to a champion, move the turn token 5 spaces rather than 4.
Goodbye, Rangosh. It's been nice knowing you.
She rolls 1 yellow, +1 yellow, and 2 red.
Goodbye, Rangosh.
How much armor?
He has 2.
2.
Goodbye, Rangosh.
2, 4, 6, 7, -2, so does 5 damage.
That kills him. Where would you like to move him to?
Let's get him out of here. So I can't move through yet, can I? It's like a knockback thing.
Yes, a knockback.
So let's take you 1, 2, 3.
That removes my banner, so you can't trample it.
Yep.
Not that you need to.
I've got 5.
We take off his banner and flip it to the KO side.
Is that right? I just moved it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's right.
Cool.
And I have shoot and scoot.
Yep.
Whoop.
And that's you done.
And that's her done. So turn her card over. Back to the strategy side for her. Forget the elves exist. Oh. Lucky, lucky.
I'm displeased.
I'm not happy.
These boys are going to drop back 1, 2 over to here, and then they are going to induct.
Okie dokie. My little followers, the
Stupid stumpies.
stupid stumpies, Hearthguard, Household Guard, followers of Rodri, are going to move up to 3. So he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to go 1 to there. And he's going to go 1, 2 to there.
Done?
Done? Well, they can make themselves reinforced, but they are
already. Because I'm not
reinforced.
hitting them.
Why?
Because they're
Why do you wanna hit
impenetrable.
They're tough enough.
It's golem time. Or is it?
It's what? Golem time.
I wish it was golem time. Oy, 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 oy. You just keep running away from the golem, it's getting very annoying.
He's so scary.
So he's going to 1, 2, and then he's going to, what's it called? Shifting Sands. The golem. That's him.
Rodri is going to go 1, 2, 3. And plant a flag.
Yep.
There. So that scores me, bing, 1 point.
Yep.
Do the Boon and Blight dice and the health tokens have to be on the board, or could they be placed next to the character cards?
Put them wherever you like.
They could go on the character cards. For gameplay for you guys at home, it kind of makes sense for them to be next to the character models.
Yep. There is a reason that we don't specify necessarily where things need to go in the rulebook.
Yeah.
You kind of make that decision with your opponent and put them where you'd like, as long as you're both happy with it. I'm tempted to see if I can make that whirlpool kill another dwarf.
Get out of here.
I mean, it's a terrible idea. Or is it?
I mean, I assume, how fast is Wraith Mareed?
1.
Good.
So if I was to kill, zip, tidal,
Slipstream into and go crush. Yeah.
but I don't. I mean, that shot from Lawson's kind of, I think, put this beyond me.
For this turn, at least.
Yeah. Let's go for it. So this whirlpool is gonna go for this dude here. So it is 2 of those, 1 dodge on the dwarves.
Yep. Oh, not a nimble dwarf, but
It moves him.
a hardy dwarf.
It moves him away from this model. So he is now stacked up with.
Push him into that
Yep.
hex there, yep.
And then
Zip, zip.
yeah, zip zip. That is very relatively safe there, kind of, sort of.
Right, then on to I've got Blackjaw and his followers left to go.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go with Blackjaw. He's going to go 1, 2. Get all up in these guys' faces. Yep. Yep.
Sad.
And he's going to use Fiery Axe.
Seems fair. They have 2 dodge.
2 dodge. So this is because he is a Maelstrom. He hits everybody.
You roll each against.
Each against one.
Once
so
against each.
the first one is fine.
It's good.
The second one is not so good. Magical.
Magical. Dead.
Bing. And the last one is definitely not good. So that's another one there. That's his 2 actions done. My hit effect was Blackjaw may move 1 hex. So.
Sad. I was hoping you'd do nothing so the golem could punch you.
Can he move?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, he can, but he has to punch himself. Like, it doesn't do damage, but
it's an action.
It's an action, where if you were just standing there, I could punch you instead. You just got Blackjaw's followers to go.
Correct.
So yeah, he's going to bash himself.
Yep.
To move himself up to 2 hexes.
Can't hold it in.
Giblin's so mature.
I'm giggling.
So mature. And I mean, it gets worse. Now he's going to impale Blackjaw.
Is there a boon called Harden?
It's 2 red. Oh, good lord.
Because that should be a benefit.
Okay, so 2 red dice, and he's 3 dodge.
Yes.
Every time I thought this might be the one we could get through.
No, never.
It's good.
Is it magical?
So first, impale does 4 damage. It's
Yep.
physical, so that's
Physical.
4 damage. Remove your armor from that.
So he is 1 up to 2. This is now discarded. So that's 2 damage to him.
And then on the dice would be another 1, correct? Or
Yes, yeah, because that's now gone. So could you choose to apply them however you wanted?
That's the next time.
The next time, okay. So you do the hit effect first, and then the dice.
And then we move on to this, which is
2 minus 1. So he's taken 3. And he has 4 remaining.
And that would remove all boons from you if you had more on you.
Okay.
But it went, so you're good.
Cool.
There would be an argument for timing on that.
I was going to say the timing steps on that one is...
We can look at that.
Right, so no.
I also am not sure if that needs to do that. It already hits like a truck.
Okay. Me.
That's me. Over to you.
Yep. So the Orc Savages are going to rabble.
Yep.
He's going to jog up as well. And then these guys they move to... They use Cleaving Strike.
Okay.
So 1 yellow, 1 red, please. And your dodge for the golem, 2. Oh no, it's nimble. That's them done.
So I just have Wraith Mirrored, right? And then that's everything.
Correct.
So you are currently on 7.
It's doable, right?
No, because I'd have to slipstream move. I don't have enough to...
Start punching. Question from Beard Minis. So can you attack yourself or friendlies? Or is it...
Unless it specifically says target enemy, you can target anyone, and then it automatically hits, so you don't need to roll, so there isn't damage.
Cool.
Unless it was to specify otherwise. The difference being kind of like Wraith Mirrors is a good example, where it deals 3 damage and moves the target, so you'd automatically hit. That does 3 damage to you.
In your
tough.
You would expect yourself to die.
Yeah.
A follower anyway. Champion might be useful in some clutch situations.
I'm just trying to work out what the right thing to do here is. Like, I'm kind of happy with just conceding that you've done this, but I want to set up for the next one.
Yes.
I can definitely kill Blackjaw next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got really lucky... No, I can't. I'm not quite in the right spot.
Just for the guys joining us, we are halfway through the game. Well, we're in the end, pretty much the end of turn 2.
Yeah.
So we're about we are about halfway through, and the entire thing will be viewable on YouTube in full. Shortly after the stream.
Rodri, 1 dodge, 3 armor. No, or is he 2 armor courage?
3 armor and 2 magic resistance.
2 magic.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So I'm going to go for a bash. I'm going to go for the Bish Bash. I'm just going to Bish Bash Rodri.
Bish Bash Bosh.
So range 1, it is 1 of those and 1 of those. You have 1 dodge.
Correct.
So it doesn't do any damage.
Nope, it does hit.
Does hit, move you up to 1 hex. Say hello to my not so little friend.
Oh.
And then he's going to bash you.
What, range 2?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Which is magic this time. Same dice, but magic. That is 3 damage when it hits. So against your armor is still nothing.
Still nothing for him. Yeah.
which takes that away, so it does hit.
Yep.
So now that is another 3 damage, which is magical,
Minus
so it does
2.
1.
Does 1 damage to him.
Obviously, this doesn't do anything because he's a shaper.
Correct.
That's just to see if he hits. And then he gets to move up to 1 hex. Wraith Marid gets to move.
Oh, nice. I'm going to put this damage cube on this card.
Yeah, that seems fair. And Wraith Marid's getting right up in there.
Right up in the mix.
That is the lot.
Yeah. So, end of the turn.
You would gain capture.
Gain capture.
You don't. That's just arrogant.
Capped.
You win this turn.
I claim this one.
Giblin. You win this round.
You win this one, Giblin.
Everything stays on the board as is.
Mm-hmm. You get the choice of first or second.
First. There's no range to this.
Oh, 3. Oh my goodness.
Bada bing.
So there's only 1, 2. Yeah, he's not there. 1, 2, 3, 4 legal places, but they could.
I could just
grow
chain
off.
them off each other.
Oh no, Shale.
You're going to single-handedly win me this game, Shale.
I plant a flag, I move. I plant a flag, I move.
And they are going to trail out there. That went well.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to go first. Because now Lorsan's ultimate's out the way, I'm not so scared about the big swing.
Yeah. You should be.
Shush.
So it will happen again.
No.
Every turn from now
Bad
on.
Giblin.
He is mine.
Bad Giblin. I'm going to go first.
Oof.
And now we're ready to rock and roll. Make sure I turn my cards over.
Yep, we're all in the strategy phase.
Yep. What to do? Shale.
You are not looking like you've got no idea.
1, 2.
Okay.
Earth's Blessing on him, which is the 3.
The 3.
Again, I'm going to use these ones because these haven't been used as much. So he's got extra dodge, extra move, and extra damage.
It's 3 dodge.
He has 3 dodge. Triple dodge golem. That's Shale done.
Mm-hmm.
Then the golem is going to mudslide Blackjaw. So it's a range of 2, magical. It's one of those and one of those. And this is the moving people around one.
Yep. Does it do any damage?
It will do damage because he's a follower, not a champion.
Yep.
But it
That
won't
if
do
I
damage.
dodge out the way.
I hate everything. Okay, nothing there. And then... No, yep, that's. I'm happy with him there.
Could do the rally with.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out the right time to do it. Not that he can, I guess, do a huge amount. He'll do his rally, so that comes off.
So what does rally do?
So rally is an action that basically removes their KO side and stands them back up, and they regain 2 health. Apart from Rodri has a rule where he gets 3 instead. And then I can move and do one other action because he's Rangosh. So he's going to evoke, so channel spirit.
Okay.
This is on that guy, I believe. A single solitary. Silly crossbow man. And he can still move. He's going to stay where he is. The single solitary crossbow man will do a recruit action. So there's a reason I'm doing that instead of induct, so that I can put them in separate hexes and not have to move them, because recruit is place them adjacent to the champion. And then they are both going to shoot at Blackjaw.
You wouldn't.
I mean, it's not likely.
Okay.
So the first one, no, shockingly. And the second one,
Yes.
no, shockingly.
Dodgy orc face.
So that's those done. Wraith Marid, he is going to move one.
No. No, not Rodri's banner. Why?
I guess you can have
How
that back.
dare you? Oh, this will be remembered.
I'm almost tempted to slipstream, just the one space back.
Yeah.
And then he is going to jet this just to here.
Okay.
That's him done. And then the whirlpool is going to try and tide this guy first.
Yep.
So that
People in
is,
chat saying tide is what's actually happening is you're forcing him to eat a Tide Pod.
wow.
Hopefully
Yeah,
that meme won't be around
very,
when it hits
very
Kickstarter.
good. So that is what we're going for against the dwarf.
Yep. No. No. Hits, but no.
Hits but no damage. But you do get moved one towards this model, one hex towards up to one hex towards this model, and then
These whirlpools are pesky.
zoom zoom.
Okay.
That is me.
Okay. Right. All my stuff's really clumped and spread out right now.
I had noticed that it's quite clumped.
I'm gonna have to do something about this. So, the household guard are gonna go. They can all move one, so they're just gonna clump themselves back up again. Reform the line. Hello, Wraith. So that's them done. Can't attack in that phase. Rodri is going to... So he's got, the options are target friendly champion or follower unit gains reinforce, which most of my units have.
Yep.
Rodri's unit immediately performs the recruit action, so that's allowing them to recruit during his action, and then they could do it themselves during their action if they were really depleted. But there's no legal place for him to pop up at the moment.
So they would pop up in your deployment zone.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. He's slow enough.
It's taken them 3 turns to get where they are, even with the stupid Tide Pods throwing them around.
They've helped. They've sped us up. These guys, because they can't attack during this phase, are going to rebel to here. One's going to break off to...
Yep.
No, he's going to keep us a 3. He's going to move 1 across. So that's the Savages done.
Yep.
So Household Guard, the Savages are done. They can go 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move 4 to here. It is 4. I'm not messed up. Yep. He's going to go to here. He's going to go to here. Good. And then they're going to use Fairy Fire on Shale. So I'll do this guy first.
He's dodged 3 because he is far away from the golem. He's more than 1 hex away.
It's fine.
Hang on a second.
I have 1.
Shale gains 1 dodge while he is more than 1 hex away from the model that he's currently lying. No, he doesn't. He's dodged 2.
He's dodged 2.
Dodged 2.
Okay, so what is his magic resistance?
2.
Or is that what is the game term for that?
Resistance.
Resistance. Okay, so he dodges it.
Yep.
The next attack coming from the other part of the unit. There's 2 of them, so they get 2 dice, and he dodges both of them.
Rockman.
Wanted that sunder.
Hey Shale, you rock. I love it when I hear Ronan giggle.
You know you've done something right.
No, I did good if Ronan giggles.
They're on him, aren't they?
Yes, they are buffs.
1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to run over to here. Clumpy. So that's the Elven Rangers done. Lausanne is... Oh, strength and movement. Good.
She's going to put on her red light.
Lausanne! The autumnal wind. She is going to give her... Oh, she's going to... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She's going to give him strengthen.
Okay.
She's done. I've got Rodri and Blackjaw left. Blackjaw's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to move 1.
Yep.
And then he's going to punch Shale.
Oh, no. Okay. So 2 dodge on Shale.
Yep. So 2 dodge. And Blackjaw's attack isn't particularly great in the...
Just against a single dude.
Yeah. But he does 4 magical damage.
So 2 go through.
So 2 through. There is no hit effect, but it's 2 damage nonetheless.
Shale has 2 health left.
Ooh. That's Blackjaw done. And then Rodri will give Reinforce, target friendly champion, to Blackjaw. Let's try and make you sink things into him to get it done.
Just going to kill Rodri instead.
Get out. Move 1.
Welcome.
Oh no, I can't ultimate.
Welcome, Rodri. How are you, my friend?
Rodri's not dying. He's going to ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well use it in turn 3 because it's an important turn.
Okay.
And it will apply in the strategy phase as well, won't it, when I move?
For
the rest of the turn, Rodri gains +1 armor and +1 res, and while adjacent to him, friendly models gain +1 armor and +1 res as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay,
We
so
are into the tactics phase.
Not killing him either then.
Nope. That's on the orcs, that's on the elves, that's on the orc, that's on the dwarves.
Shale is going to go.
Guys in the chat saying this game is looking outstanding. And someone else saying dodges seem a little too likely at the moment. They are 50-50 dice. We're just rolling hot or...
So a lot of the champions in the form they are, as you see them here, they are like the first pass of the champion. So once we'd done looking at doing a lot of playtesting and stuff on the rule set, we then had to tweak the champions that we had existing to fit in within that rule set. Make sure that they fit within the classes. So for example, until the recent kind of work that went on, Wraithmarid had kind of always been a Guardian.
Okay.
But with all of his repositioning with the whirlpools and stuff, he everything on his card said he was a Shaper.
Yeah.
So he changed over to a Shaper, which is why he's not as hard to kill as he has been in the past.
Yeah.
Losanne seems a bit too strong at the moment.
Agreed.
The elves in general seem, it's not just her, the other ones do also. I wouldn't be shocked if the just evade after you advance goes away, because it just plays into what they want to do too much. You move, you shoot. You shoot or you move. Yeah. They just always have it up. And at 3 may end up being too high, but I'm very happy with kind of just the way the game plays. That was the most important bit at this early stage, was that it was a functional game.
This is what, version 0.1?
This is 0.1. This is very early versions of Champions, and we're definitely aware of tweaks that we want to make. Yeah. But I don't want, as I said, I don't want to go away and make loads of changes based on my playtesting.
Exactly.
Before people have got their models and had a chance to try it and see what their feedback is, because otherwise
it could be unanimous, so it could just be your experience.
Yeah, entirely.
All right.
So I need to work out what I was going to go with Shale. Pretty much anything I do, something else dies.
Yeah.
So I feel like using Shale before you kill him and shove him away, because he's slow and can't do anything once you've shoved him away, is a good idea. So Shale's going to go. And we're going to go for Earthquake.
Oh, what's this do?
We are going to go for Earthquake on Blackjaw. So I roll 3 Blight dice and put those on Blackjaw. Discard any duplicates, it says in the...
Okay, good.
So you lose that one, but you are -1 armor. So this is something that I was hoping was going to come up. In the current system that's written in the rule book, granted it's not particularly clear either way, you would do that.
Yeah.
The way I want to try it is that as soon as you put one that cancels each other, you just remove it. For the sake of rules like the Whirlpool has.
That one's on.
For the sake of rules like the Whirlpools, where they gain something from having a boon on them, they are not classed to have a boon on them anymore.
Yep, good. It was when we played the playtest game and that rule was there. It was a little bit like...
Like, it seems weird that I'm marking that nothing happens.
Yeah, I mean, it potentially future-proofs in case anybody can remove them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it does bring a nice counterplay that you can do things like that to remove that benefit.
Yep. So he is now suffering that.
What's that, by the way?
That is -2 your magic resistance.
Oh.
And then he is going to use a skill called the Earth Obeys. If Shale's golem is within range, it immediately makes a skill action. So then the golem is going to impale.
No. No, how much damage?
We'll find out, go roll it.
Oh.
Hopefully a lot.
Can he... Okay, 3 dodge. At least he didn't lose a dodge dice.
No, that's what I was hoping for. Pretty sad.
Come on. Oh, this dodgy orc.
I'm so annoyed. He won't die, but it does hit.
Yes. It doesn't.
Oh no, it doesn't hit.
Get out of here.
Oh, I hate everything. That was going to be so cool.
So what would have happened?
He'd have died.
If you'd have hit?
Pretty much.
Okay, right, fair enough.
So say that result had come up,
Yeah.
what I was hoping for. Even that is reasonable.
Sure.
Then I'd have lost the 2.
Yep.
It is a physical attack, so it ignores that bit. But 3, you'd take 4 damage just from the
Being
impale,
hit, yeah.
which is reduced by...
Armor down to 3.
So he would then have 1 health left, and then we'd do that.
That would be 2.
And he'd be dead.
Whew.
But he's not.
Good job, buddy.
At least that's like a cool showcase into what the crazy stuff you can do with them once you finally get them up there.
Yeah.
There's some really cool combos you can also do with these 2, because Wraith Marid, during his activation, can change the face of any boon to whatever he likes.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
so you do the 3 on him and then just swap them to what you want them to be.
Yeah, yeah.
But you could do that as in, I'm going to use the Blight dice, these 3 dice because I have them handy. So that could be initially put on him that.
Yeah.
He could... no, I want one that does damage. There we go. I could use that. That goes away. I swap that one to the same.
Yeah.
I swap that one to the same. Like,
Nice.
You can do some really cool stuff with it. I just... You are significantly faster than I am.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm just doing a lot of chasing. And you won't stay still.
Never stay still. Me?
Yes.
Right, well, Blackjaw's going to die soon, so let's do him.
Sure, yeah, definitely going to die soon. He won't die!
Well, I feel he might. So let's do Fiery Axe.
On the elves, right?
Yeah, on the elves. No, on Shale.
No.
So 2 orange dice.
He is 2 dodge.
He is 2 dodge. If you pass them over, please. Question from chat. If Shale makes Golem use Impale, can you no longer use Impale on Golem's activation?
You can still use Impale on Golem's activation. Because that counts as basically Shale's skill, if that makes sense.
I get you. 4 damage. Magical.
So he takes 2 and dies. Great.
Hooray! Get on 2, 3.
Where do you want him to go?
Let's bring him 1, 2, 3.
Fantastic.
Wunderbar.
That goes over there.
I get to move 1.
Yes.
Because of my successful hit. So let's go. Oh no. Let's go big. Go there. So that's my 1 action. I'll use my ultimate to make him go again.
Yep.
I'll use Fiery Axe on this little follower.
Yep.
What's his dodge?
They are dodge 2.
Dodge 2. No!
The same dodge that Blackjaw should be.
And then, devastating. I really wanted to use that to be successful. Obviously, gain another
And then
dodge here and then hit him and maybe kill him.
that seems rude.
It would have been beautiful.
Horrible.
Yeah, so I can't use that one again.
That would have been awesome.
It would have been so cool to get 2 champions and a follower.
Yeah.
Ultimate wasted. We'll flame strike him.
Flame strike who?
The guy I can.
This dude?
In range of, yeah. And what your dodges too?
Yes.
So that stops that one. 2 magical.
Dead.
Dead. So it goes up 1 more. And that is him done. Good first activation. Well done, Blackjaw.
I don't know what to do. Like you're just going to take out Rangosh with Lorsan.
That's the plan.
So Rangosh will go.
Yep.
He's going to start off by putting his card on the right side. He's going to start off with a Whiplash. on Blackjaw.
I think he's got whiplash from that bow shot from Lausanne last turn.
So you are still 3 dodge.
Yep, but I am -1 to my magic resistance in case this hits.
Yes, I'm sure it will hit.
Oh, the last one came late. Oh, give up.
Wow.
Give up this orc.
Ronan, could you get the mic?
I concede.
I'm late for leaving. I don't care. Rangosh is going to move up 1 because his advance is free, and then he's just going to good old-fashioned punch you with a jawbreaker.
Fair enough.
So 2 of them. I mean, eventually these dodge dice are going to stop saving you.
Well, you're rolling them. You can't blame me.
It rhymes with your name, so I'm going to.
Okay, Jamie. Looks like Giblin? What?
No, apparently they are. Just going to keep you alive forever.
Rather be lucky than good.
Oh, God, yes. Please start being lucky. Yeah, that's Rangosh done.
Rangosh done. Okay. Lausanne, baby, you're up. Let's snipe this guy. 1 yellow, 2 red, please. And you have a dodge of 2 down to 1, is it?
Yeah, 2 down to 1.
2 down to 1.
Oh, no!
What's up?
I did that wrong. He's a slayer. You do only have 2 dodge. Never mind. It's too late now. And now he's dead again. Fantastic.
Did he die again?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
1, 2,
I keep
3,
forgetting
4,
because
5.
so for the longest time he was. I can't remember what the old class name was.
Yeah.
But he was filling
It was
essentially
a massive
more
speed
of a.
boost.
He was more of a supporty model, and now he's a damagey model. I just keep forgetting that he's a slayer and that you should only have 2 dodge, and he should have been dead 4,000 times. Anyway, where am I going?
Let's have you go over there. And then I've got shoot and scoot. So 1, 2. Let's stay where I am because I've sandwiched myself in a little bit. Actually, no, I'm going to get 2 actions. I can't go plant a flag. Then, I'll do it because it's cool. I'm going to go here. Oh no.
Poor Bork.
Poor Bork. The falling orc. She's going to use her second action, which is rapid fire onto the golem.
Yep.
So she gains 1 yellow and 2 orange for this, and dodge down to 1.
Yep.
It is physical.
Yes.
So you stop the lowest, which is that one. So 4 physical.
Takes 2.
Takes 2. I successfully hit, so I get to shoot and scoot. So I'm going to move 1 to here.
Yep.
I get to do it again this time from the ability, but I must remove an orange dice.
Correct.
2, which is
There's
nothing.
nothing. So you
Hits.
can't do it again.
Is it when I cause damage? I get to inflict 1 on my wound cube. She remove 1 hex.
Yep.
Okay, and she is done. Oh, that's the wrong card. She's so good.
She's very good.
I'm enjoying how I get to play her at this stage of the game.
Yeah, I think the biggest part of her is that her range is perhaps. I mean, there's a few things that are a bit overtuned.
Yeah.
I think just generally looking at the way the game goes, granted there was a way bigger offset in this one because I basically just had all the really slow ones.
Yes, yeah. Well, he's the fastest.
She's the fastest. Because she doesn't have to.
Yes.
Because she can then do all of her damage from that safe range.
Sorry,
I think
I get you. Yeah.
her range is perhaps a bit too high, at least on snipe, maybe cutting that bowing. So it just means like she hasn't ever
snipe at
really
4.
come past this line.
No.
And has without doubt got you the most slides.
She's got me 10 slides in this. Sad face Alex. Womp, womp, womp. And people in chat saying, no, Rangosh is Slayer.
Yeah. I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
Not that I think it changes a huge amount. So do I punch something with the golem just to save? I'm going to try and kill Rodri.
I inhaled a bit too much there.
So the golem is going to bash Rodri.
It's a burp.
He's going to bash Rodri.
I don't like this. Get out.
And you are physical of 3 because you legendary, right?
4.
4.
Yes, Rodri.
So there's nothing but you get moved up to 2.
Oh.
But I can't move you too far.
1. I am Guardian.
I am Guardian.
I'm Guardian, you don't move me.
I'm going to leave you where you are.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to impale you.
No! Stop it, giant
try
rock,
and impale
man.
you. If I roll max on this, it's a lot of damage.
It does 4, yeah. Oh!
So you take 4 from the initial damage, which does nothing.
Which goes down to nothing, because that is the legendary,
And then
the
you
ultimate.
take 2 after, from the actual damage. Roll itself, you will take 2.
Yes, because I minus that 4 off. So yes. Rodri...
Good job you legendary. How much health
Did
has
he
he
take a
got?
damage earlier? He must have.
How much health has he got in total?
He has got 6 in total. He has taken 3.
Okay. That's the guide I'm done. In more ways than one. Over to you.
The orcs. Not the orcs. The. Oh, the elves are much slower now. Oh dear. But they have long shot. They've got range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can either get in range of Slayer. I can't get in range of Slayer and be in range to shoot.
The band.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean, Alex. You wrote this game. Shouldn't have taken
I do know what you mean. You're just absolutely annihilating me, and I'm trying to make funnies to make myself feel better.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably just gonna attempt to shoot that guy.
No.
They're gonna move. Well, one of them's gonna move 1, 2 to there.
Mm-hmm.
She, or this elf, is gonna shoot. They're gonna use their long shot ability.
Yep.
It's gonna shoot him.
Yep. Dodge of
2.
2.
Not near the Slayer hero. Dodges.
Yes.
This one will try. Ah.
Good boy. Where are my friends? He's not conscious of what's going on. He's just looking. He's like, where are they? Like, he ducks down to lift up a rock. Yeah. Like, they're not under there.
And then this one is going to shoot Golem.
No.
Dodge, yeah, it's next to...
He's fine.
He's fine. Gosh darn it.
That them done?
That's them done.
So I have Wraitho, the Whirlpools, and him.
Good. So that's Elven Rangers done, Lasanne's done. So I have Rodri, Household Guard, and Orc Savages. I'm planting a flag at the end of the turn.
Yep. Whirlpool.
Mm-hmm.
Current.
No! Leave them alone! Magical?
Magical.
My resistance is 2. Yeah. That was great. Can we sound like that? Don't get a gif at that one.
Done. No,
you hit me, so you can pull me closer to you.
No.
No?
No.
No? But why? Household Guard will go. They are going to use Sword Slash against the... Oh, sorry. Against this guy.
Yeah, he has 3 armor, and he is currently dodge 8.
Dodge 8. Wow.
Dodge 1.
Dodge 1.
With 3 armor, because 2 of these are off the table.
I do 3, but your armor stops it. They're then... And then... 1. So they're going to spread out. That's them done.
Cool.
What you thinking?
Not much.
Nothing. What's the golem's dodge? 2.
Yeah.
And his defense?
2.
Or his armor, sorry.
2. Just trying to work out what to do with Wraith Marid. I want to kill Rodri now, and I don't think I can do it. Definitely not on legendary turn, because the
ultimate
on effect damage will do nothing.
Yeah.
Under his ultimate. So I think he's just going to turn around and punch some dwarves.
No, you leave them alone.
You're bigger than them, but I'm bigger than you, so I'm a lot bigger than them. That's how that conversation goes down. Yeah. The golems just stood there, just like doing that, like ha ha ha.
Bork, 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 bork.
Yeah, I guess we'll start off by hitting this one.
No,
we're gonna bish him.
Bish bosh.
What is their resistance at the moment?
Naturally, it is household gold 2.
2. So currently 3.
Currently 3 for that one.
So it wouldn't kill one yet.
No.
Yet. Yeah. Got to hit first.
Dodge.
It does hit, so triggers that.
Yep.
And nothing happens.
Oh, hold on. So is the damage on the hit effect?
Yeah.
So the hit effect does how much damage?
3.
3. Which I
so
stop.
They'd be 2 up to 3.
But he's a champion, so there's no, the pips don't matter. Like,
yeah, he's a shaper.
Yes.
Shaper. And then he's going to go for bash on the same guy. Mm-hmm. This one is magical.
So he's got bish and bash. Does he have?
No, he's got bish, bash, and slipstream.
Come on.
At one point, slipstream was called bosh.
Okay, good.
And then the same dice pool against the same guy. So that removes that, but that means it's a hit, which means 3 magical damage goes through.
Yeah, so...
Which means he goes.
Guys.
I get that one. I messed up that activation. Big time. Never mind.
What were you thinking? What should you do?
Actually, no, I didn't. I was thinking I should have... Because you've still got Rodri to go,
Correct.
Right? I was going to...
Planted mana?
I was thinking I shouldn't have done the bish. I should have just done the bash and a plant.
Yeah, but that would just give me even more.
Boop.
Yeah. So who have you got left?
Just the crossbow guys.
Crossbow dudes. Right, I'm going to go with the Savage Orcs. The Orc Savages.
Savages, barely even human savages. I also forgot that he had all of these buffs on him when I did his activation, because you made me put them over here.
Oh, sorry. What difference would it make?
Extra dodge, extra damage, and extra move.
I think you're going to enjoy the extra dodge right now.
Maybe.
These orcs are going to hit you.
Okay, I'm using that now.
They're going to use their cleaving strike.
Yep.
And this little dude is going to be the first one to hit you, because I want to trigger that boon before the big hit comes in.
Cool.
So, 1 red dice.
3 dodge.
3 dodge. It's fine.
Skim like pebble.
Oh, no. It's fine.
Dodge. Still going to skim like pebble.
Now the 3 will hit you.
Skim like pebble. Told you.
2.
Nothing because of his armor.
Armor and resistance 2.
Armor and resistance 2.
Now the effect on this is that this skill may be used more than once per activation. So it's all going to happen again.
Yep.
The 3 hitting you. Nothing.
Like pebble. Swift like pebble. Swift like pebble.
That's both their actions done. So that is the Orc Savages done.
So I just have the crossbow guys to go, and then
crossbow guy. That's what you think.
I'll have you know. So they are going to recruit. Boop.
Yeah, guys in chat are discussing the dodge dice, and Daniel Vincent, I think, has not hit the nail on the head and said that they have spiked for me quite heavily this game, the dodge dice.
There's definitely been points where mine
definitely on Blackjaw,
but they're more likely to spike for you because you have more dodge 3, dodge 3, dodge 3, dodge 3. Like you just have more.
These are basically dodge 4.
You just have more instances of higher dodge, but I think it's fine having higher dodge in spaces. But as I said, a lot of these are first pass.
Yeah,
and
100%.
As there are definitely things that internally I have kind of noted down as that will likely be changing.
Down to 2, down to...
I want to see what people have to say, otherwise if I just start just going off on my own and changing everything, defeats the object of having people that are willing to playtest the game, and until more people have it, it seems unfair to just start willy-nilly making changes.
Yeah.
So I did a recruit action here to bring this big brave boy in, and he is going to punch.
Recruit?
Oh God, you're right. I'll do the other one.
The other one is the
induct. Sorry. Induct him in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, this one isn't ranged.
Oh no. Do you want to change?
And then I will recruit. For all it's worth.
Yeah.
That is all of mine.
Okay.
Take it home, Giblin.
I am going to Shield Bash. No, I'm going to Sword Slash with Rodri. A yellow.
Again, I must stress placeholder names. Which one are you hitting?
Oh,
Golem?
I'm going for him.
So 2.
So you take off that one. There's 6 physical damage.
Yep.
You got chop. Bing. And then, like every good dwarf should, plant his banner in the ground. So this is mine.
To secure victory. The coup de grace. So that is everything. You would win that turn, which rewards the 3 VPs. It is first to 5.
Yep, I've hit 5 VPs.
And Giblin wins.
Got it with Rodri. What a dwarf! What a dwarf!
I'm going to nerf him so hard.
No, please don't leave him alone.
Just going to nerf him. Everyone, if Rodri gets nerfed significantly, Giblin's fault. Just because he likes him, not because he's necessarily too good. But yeah, that gives everyone some sort of an idea. As I said, there was a few rules mistakes in there.
Yes.
Not necessarily rules mistakes so much as me just forgetting that he was a Slayer now.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I think rules-wise, that was
pretty spot on. Like,
more or less pretty much bang on.
I think as well. Like this has been going on for about 1 hour 20 gameplay wise now, and we have been discussing what we've been doing and still learning the characters. So I think as soon as you get fluid at this game, you'll get so many games in really quick.
Super quick, and you become like more. I can definitely see people like. I can't see you, irrelevant of who goes with them, I can't ever see you not taking a warband with Rodri in it. You will get to a point where you know exactly what Rodri does and exactly what you're intending to do with him. Yeah. Like, I saw some interesting stuff coming up as I was sort of working around with Shale and just realising, like, if I had Blackjaw with Shale, to be able to speed up the Golem a bit, because I just kept running into points where I was like, Golem can't do anything now. But these were very much like, Giblin sent me a message on our messaging thing at work, and he's like, which champions do you want to use? I was like, let me try the 2-shaper Slayer thing. Yeah. And then forgot one of them was a Slayer, so that went well.
That went really well.
But I hope everyone enjoyed it. I'm sure. Actually have. So we did announce the early access event that we are going to be doing here upstairs.
Tickets are available now on the store, on the UK store for Steamforged. So go see it on the blog if you want to buy tickets.
So I guess I just wanted to briefly discuss for those that are watching some plans that we're going to do there. So obviously it's focused around Godtear, and there will be a lot of this style, playing a game, going through, and then I will pull everybody together after that game. So we'll set, like, everyone play a game for an hour. It doesn't matter if they finish in an hour, you just play a game for an hour, and then we'll all sit down. I'll have a big
whiteboard.
That's the word I'm looking for, where we'll write down things that we as a group think should change. We'll make sure that whiteboard is presented so everybody that's attending can see it, and you will play a game with those changes in. Then after lunch, the plan is, and I don't know if Ronan, were you able to sort out the fancy picture? Yeah. So Ronan should be flashing up a fancy picture of the skeleton dude. I don't know if he has a name yet. Not as far as I'm aware. But he is going to be one of the next champions we look to go through with the early access stuff.
That is cool.
Those sort of
Sorry.
So I guess I wanted to very briefly say, like, plans in my head. I know what I want to do with him, but we have a load of people in the early access that may also have ideas as what we can do with him. So I also, after lunch at the early access event, I want to sit down as a group for half an hour or so. We'll do a kind of group, like, build of him.
What do we want him to be? What sort of effects would he have?
And then we'll write out some simple stats, abilities, ultimates, and then people can try a game with him.
With him, yeah.
We may have one of the models here. I'm not sure if we can get that 3D printed, but that's an idea of the general plan of it. So it's going to be playing a load of Godtear, sitting down, chatting through some ideas for a model, make a rough idea of the model, and then in the afternoon, when we've been, like, playtesting mainly the rules and balance of what exists in the morning, in the afternoon we'll shift on to something a bit more fun with designing a new champion and his followers. My ideas for him is not entirely dissimilar to the Whirlpools.
Like Resurrection.
But so whenever a model is knocked out, you place one of his followers where they'd be. So he just pops spirits up. I don't know if anyone's ever played Diablo 3, a video game.
I've not.
But there's a boss right at the start called the Skeleton King, who's basically a skeleton guy with a gigantic mace who phases. He does, like, a weird phase shift thing. And I really like that idea where he can kind of just phase shift to his spectral guards, and I see him as a maelstrom. Just go around just cleaving people down like Sauron-esque, I guess, that sort of thing.
Awesome.
That's where I see him. I'm sure people have other ideas as to what they'd want to do with him. Yeah. If you want to discuss those ideas, come along. I'm not saying anything that we discuss in here would be the final and where it would come out, but I want people to be able to engage with it because we have the advantage of this being an early access thing, and we can just play around with things. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We can change it back. We can shift it to something new.
You've got a lot of freedom in your design at the moment.
And I've also heard some mentions of a goblin.
Yeah, Sneaky Pete. He's in the artwork.
Have people seen Sneaky Pete?
So Sneaky Pete, I believe, may have been shown to the UK pundits at SteamCon UK.
So if you haven't seen Sneaky Pete and you're interested in seeing Sneaky Pete, and I have to say, even though generally just about everything else within Godtear that is nothing to do with NDAs or anything, you can do whatever you want. There will be aspects of this early access thing where we may, you know, say, don't show this. This is because you've come here.
You've bought in. You've got the forum access.
So to those that come, Sneaky Pete may be shown to those that come.
Yep.
I cannot guarantee that, but there's definitely potential for Sneaky Pete to make an appearance again. Sneaky Pete is definitely not his final name.
I think it should be. Like, could you imagine having like Rangosh, Wraith Mareed, Sneaky Pete?
It's good. It's real good having just like the one guy who just doesn't. It's like Bish Bash and Bish Bash and Slipstream. It kind of just it works.
Breaks the trend.
And then like I'd like to close out that day where we basically just sit down and we just take some ideas from people on champions they'd like to see, like champion concepts and that sort of stuff. Like I know I've had one that I've been really excited by for a while to start working on at some point. Once we get everything more established, of like a big, you know, rotten demon-y guy who he's like a mage. He eats his followers. Each follower represents a boon, and he eats a follower to gain those boons. But then his legendary is to throw them all back up, and then when they land, that unit that lands has all of the boons.
Cool. Cool concept.
Something along those.
So he like it because the game spans over 5 turns and typically will end by turn 3 or 4. Your turn 3 is super important. So having sort of champions that, I guess on their bell curve, would be ready by turn 3 to have this big, amazing... It's basically, it's the MOBA fight where everyone's powered up, everyone's ready, everyone's got their buffs, and they're like, right, everyone,
all in.
Team fight.
And now we're going to have a team fight, and then we're just going to go off and farm for another 3 minutes until the cooldowns are off, and then we're going to go
jump back in,
But yeah, that's some of the stuff that I'm really excited to take a look at. Don't get me wrong, I'm still super excited to continue work on these guys because there is definitely work that needs doing on these guys. But at the very least, they have character, which is
100%.
In terms of the class system and making that work, making sure that each champion and follower unit feels different is, to me, at this point in playtesting, more important than balancing. I can remove dice, add dice, reduce numbers by 1, reduce numbers by 2. If Lorsan doesn't feel like an Elven Archer, we missed the mark, we need to rewrite her.
Missed the mark?
If she does feel like an Elven Archer, but she feels too good at it, that's the easy bit. We can just tweak numbers until it feels right. But yeah, that's a brief those that are going to BonesCon this weekend.
Yes.
We have, I believe it's 10 sets.
I do not know. The dev team have been dealing with
so
all that stuff.
The dev team have been sat kind of gradually this week slogging through putting 10 Godtear sets together. That's 260 models in total to go off to BonesCon. There are going to be demos and stuff at BonesCon, so you can take a look at the models and bits. For those that will moan at us, they are bare metal, not painted. I only had time to get 1 set done even to this state. Hopefully it looks better than the bare metal on the camera. I can't see what it looks like on camera. And I imagine Ronan and Giblin might get some photos of these ones with a bit of paint on them out in one of the blogs at some point.
For sure, yeah.
Because we do have some more blogs on the horizon as well, just talking through like the turn system and
it will probably be next week as I am off to BonesCon tomorrow.
That seems entirely fair because I haven't written it yet either.
Good.
So yeah, unless you wanted to take some questions or anything from the chat,
let's have a quick look. Somebody's asking for a Monkey King champion.
Okay.
Yeah, so get that down. Quick delivery question. I still haven't got a postage notification. Should I be worried? No, they've been shipping so many copies out. If it should, I think they're even coming in on the weekend.
So in terms
Saturday
of
shipping as well.
In terms of shipping, Obviously, they did a decent bulk of stuff when the stuff came in, but as I just said, there are 26, I think it's 26 models per set, 70 cubes, a lot of dice, the sticker sheets, everything. Obviously, we need to do QA checks on to make sure everything's in there, because I'm sure you'd be more disappointed if we said, yes, it'll be with you tomorrow, and it shows up and half of it's missing.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same team that assemble the packs as the team that sends them out, and they are absolutely slammed at the moment. So please, I'm aware you're all excited to play it, and I'm really excited. God, this sounds stupid. I'm aware I'm excited that you're excited to play it.
Yeah.
But it'll come when it comes. They are slaving away to get it out as quick as they can, and I can't say anything but be appreciative of the amount of time that they're putting into doing it.
Yeah.
But you don't need to be concerned if you haven't got a shipping notice yet. It just means it hasn't been shipped yet.
I think we're going to wrap it up there. Guys asking what are the plans for next week's stream. Well, we are going to be joined by Mr. Jamie Perkins next week, and we are going to try and have a game of the Morticians with the 2 rat catchers that can play for them. Ideally against the Blacksmiths Guild, as they are released this Friday.
Right.
The second box hits its retail release. So guys, if you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to drop a comment below of what you thought of the game so we can go back and see your feedback that's not been live. I've been Jamie, joined by Alex, and we shall see you again next week.